Cleveland Browns at home, no rest for the 0-2 weary, and the Browns are very weary already. They welcome the 2-0 Green Bay Packers, who are looking to keep riding the newly constructed Cheesehead 110 freeway to a 3-0 start.
Good protection, pass wide open, making the catch and getting into Washington territory. Tucker Kraft, huge play here for 57 yards.
Browns looking at one of those super early MVP candidates this week, and at an offense that's gone for 27 points back-to-back weeks to start the year.
To the outside, wide open, touchdown, Tucker Kraft, Lambeau leap.
Cleveland's secondary goes from Joe Burrow to Lamar to Love. Jordan upped his game in their Week 2 win over Washington, 290-plus yards, 2 more TDs without any picks, a 113 rate, so over 110 both games, 4 touchdowns, no INTs on the year, looks very in command.
Love fires open inside the 20. They go to the tight end, Kraft.
Love takes on a Browns defense that played the Bengals and Joe Burrow well in Week 1, but one that just gave up 34 of the 41 points they had scored on them. Cleveland's secondary allowed Lamar Jackson to throw 4 touchdowns, gave up a rate over 125, no picks.
Caught! Touchdown, Walker!
Corner Greg Newsome looking to rebound after allowing over 80 yards. Cameron Mitchell hoping to shed the Waldo cap after he gave up 3 of the 4 touchdown passes. They won't have Jaden Reed to worry about. He's out hurt. The silver lining for Green Bay in theory, Jordan loves all his pass catchers equally. He still has Romeo Doubs. He caught one of Jordan's 2 TDs, just 28 yards. Dontavian Wicks went for 44 yards versus Washington, saw the second most targets.
Play action. Open. Wicks again. Back to back. Another first down.
Wideout Malik Heath pulled in a 37-yarder last week, and the Browns better not ignore Green Bay's tight ends the way Washington did. Luke Musgrave, 32 yards, and the star of their Week 2 win, Tucker Kraft, saw the most looks, cashed them in for 124 yards.
Kraft does it again. What a night he's had.
Ground game Cleveland takes on, still in the hands of Josh Jacobs. He's been grinding so far, under 3.8 yards per carry in both games, but he has made visits to Bob Rossland in both contests.
Give it to him again, and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Packers.
Rush defense wasn't a problem for the Browns versus Baltimore anyway. Held Derrick Henry to 2.1 a run, only gave up 13 yards to Lamar. Their front also did get home 3 times. Myles Garrett accounted for half of them. Browns pressured Jackson a healthy 44% of his passes.
Jackson, pressure's coming. Wow. And Myles Garrett spins him down.
Love took 2 sacks versus Washington, none in Week 1. Hasn't hurt their offense too bad when he's been dropped.
Love backs up, under pressure, down he goes.
As much love as Love is getting for the start of his year, the Green Bay defense Cleveland's offense is stacked up against has received just as much amore, have held their opponents, Detroit and Washington, mind you, under 20 after keeping the Commanders' to just 18 last week.
Stepping up, flag thrown, normally in the area of holding, and Parsons gets in there.
The Browns went from scoring 16 points in Week 1 to 17 in Week 2, and 7 of those were put up in Oscar the Grouch time.
Pressure's coming. Flacco with a stiff arm, and he'll just throw it away.
Browns need a cure for the case of Flacco fever they've caught. It's not the good kind of fever either. Not sure if they need to take more Joe for it, or some cowbell maybe. Flacco under 200 yards passing versus the Ravens, under 4.5 yards per attempt. He got picked off, a 65 rate, and lost a fumble.
This is just a horrible decision and worse throw by Joe Flacco.
Dillon Gabriel's NFL debut at least went great, 3 for 3 into TD.
Throwing toward the end zone, caught the first touchdown pass for Dillon Gabriel.
Flacco versus Baltimore, 2 sacks taken, pressured close to 40% of the time. That's on the Pineapple Express side of things.
They're down at 5. The blitz was coming. Flacco on the run again, just tries to throw it away. It'll be 4th down.
Now Cleveland's tackles square up with Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons. Micah was in on one of the team's 4 sacks at Daniels, pressured him all night. Gary planted him once. That's back-to-back 4 bad games for the Cheese.
Daniels wrapped up, going down. Rashawn Gary.
Packers secondary has used that heat to cook up some nice games against the pass. They've taken on Jared Goff and Daniels, held both guys under a 90 rate, held Daniels to just 200 yards last Thursday, under 5 yards per attempt. Corner Keyshawn Nixon has knocked down 5 passes so far.
Pressure, pass is incomplete. Intended for Brown, Nixon makes the stop.
Browns running back Dylan Sampson has made his mark in both games so far. He caught Gabriel's TD. Cedric Tillman pulled in Flacco's on a semi-miracle, just 22 yards. Tight end David Njoku managed 40.
In the pocket toward the middle, Njoku's got the first down.
Tight end Harold Fannin has seen action in the passing games back-to-back weeks. 5 catches, 48 yards, week 2 for him.
Flacco, and he's got his tight end, his rookie Fannin. Bow-legged and all, he's close to midfield.
And the Browns' most dangerous pass catcher, Jerry Jeudy, comes in off a 51-yard outing.
That's a nice back shoulder throw, and then he skies for the ball.
So far, Green Bay's defense has been stout across all 3 levels, too, so Cleveland's backs have a tough nut to crack as well. Held Washington to 2.7 yards per carry, have held both their opponents under 55 rush yards.
And the ball handed off, and the tackle's made right away. Lucas Van Ness.
Browns counter with another rookie, Quinshon Judkins, everyone. Here's the clip I was waiting for 2 weeks ago. 10 carries in his NFL debut, broke a 31-yarder for a nice 6.1 per carry day.
He is a hammer. Watch him come down here. Whap, whap. He wants to run you over, not around you.
Jerome Ford went for 5.2 per on his 6 tries. The Packers have won the last 4 games versus the Brownies, 6 of the last 7. You got to go back to 2005 for Cleveland's last win over Green Bay.
Playing in place of an injured Kellen Winslow, tight end Steve Hyden picked up more than 100 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. Trent Dilfer threw his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. This one to first-round draft pick Braylon Edwards.
50, 40, 35, 30. Braylon Edwards gone. 10-5 touchdown.
To win on the road in the NFL is a tough thing to do. So this ball, all right, goes to the 2005 Cleveland Browns.